What's going on, everybody? We're out here again. Hopefully, we can try to get into this catfish again. I know the other day we had the opportunity and luck of using shad, but unfortunately today we have no shad. And as I'm talking to you, I'm trying to undo my other line because once again we're running out of daylight. Got out here, I forgot that I had actually thrown probably the 8 shad that I had left. I ended up just throwing them back in the water, not even realizing that, hey, maybe you'll go fishing tomorrow. Instead of keeping them and freezing them, which, you normally would do, I went ahead and tossed them back. But luckily, in the back of my truck, I found some of your good old night crawlers. See if you can get on there. Found some night crawlers, which they've been back there for about 2 or 3 weeks. And since it's been really pretty cold, they didn't die off. So today I guess we're gonna try to go back using the old faithful night crawlers with the catfish rig. And honestly, it's not a bad idea. Should have some good luck. I mean, catfish like hot dogs, they like night crawlers. Actually, a little bit of everything likes night crawlers. So hopefully we get into a little bit of everything. But I'm gonna rig up the second line since, like I said, we're kind of running out of daylight. But stay with me. I do have a third pole out here that I have a bobber on. I don't know if you can see it right here behind me. But I have a bobber tied on in hopes that if there's a little perch out here or a little fish I can throw on to use as bait, I'm definitely going to use it in case these night crawlers decide to fail on us. But stay with me. I want to say thank you for clicking the button to jump on and watch the next episode, next video. And hopefully we can get something to bite here in the next 20-30 minutes. Stay with me. Well, folks, as I went to turn this on, I think I got one, but it may have got itself trapped around this tree somehow. Or, come on. Yeah, it's on there. But at the same time, I'm on this tree, which I don't know how that happened. So it's running to the right. There we go. Oh, come on. Did not want to do that. Well, let's see what happens. And there she goes. Oh man. I hate there's fish on there, but that's what it kind of looked like. Well, I don't know if you could have seen that, but it looked like we were tied up. Looked like we had a bite. Looked like we lost it. And I ended up losing my rig that I had. For some perch, and I lost one of my catfish rigs. So let me go ahead and tie this back up, and maybe whatever it is will get back on here and we can try to catch it again. Stay with me. Well, quick recap of what just happened. Had a bite as I was turning on the camera. Whatever we had ran to the right, ended up catching my line on the tree, and I guess there's a root system out there from this tree. From this tree right here, back this way, there's a root system, and I believe it got caught on. So I let my pole go down, put my pole down, fish was still on. Seen it pulling on it, as you can tell from the GoPro here in a bit, and or as you did see in the GoPro, and I ended up having to bust both lines. Unfortunately, I lost them both, so hopefully gotta tie back up. That's all I can say. Well, folks, we've been out here for about 40 minutes. We've had one bite. That was what you seen earlier. So far, nothing. Look at this one right here. Y'all see that? Oh, we're on. We are on, folks. I guess that was that catfish out there. He was looking for a little worm to eat, and he found it. Look at that. I had had literally just thrown this bad boy out there. I guess that was that catfish out there. He was looking for a little worm to eat, and he found it. Looky there. It wasn't even out but a few minutes, if that. Let's go and bring him around here. Come on up out of there. I hear you. Hold on, hold on. Get this weight off of it. There we go. Look at that. I hear you. I hear you. Let's get this hook out of your mouth. And don't fuss with me no more. You wanted that worm, didn't you? Let me get that worm back out of there. Open up. There you go. We're going to use that worm again. Look at this. Let me try. She wants to flop on me. Slow it down. Look at that. Look at those beautiful colors on her. Look at there. Adios, little kitty cat. Woo! Well, folks, I told you we had a hit on that one just a minute ago. Y'all seen me rebait it with this worm. As soon as I put this worm on it, threw it back out there, it was game over. In a matter of minutes, it caught the line and went ahead and ate that worm up. So let's go ahead. We are going to throw another worm on here real quick and see if we can duplicate that gameplay. Good old earthworms came in for the clutch. And if you're wondering what exactly is inside these worms, remember I told you I had them in the back of my truck for about 3 weeks? So instead of them dying and putting them in the fridge, which, like I said, it was going to be cold, I went ahead, put some strawberries in there, try to give them a little bit of food to eat as they were hanging out in the back of my truck. Because if it was summertime and they were back there, these bad boys would have done been gone. They wouldn't have lasted this long, guarantee you that. Probably wouldn't have lasted the night. But let's go ahead and throw her out and see what we can get. Because that didn't take long for that one. Well, as you just seen, we rebaited, hooked back up. Next thing you know, that line was getting yanked on. Had the GoPro going at the time, so I was able to get everything going and able to switch it over and turn on this camera to pull it up so you can see the actual catch, which luckily, you know, we got on it. All those bites we had today, they paid off. Unfortunately, I wish I would have caught that very first one, because I know it'd give a good fight, and I really wish I would have caught it, just personally. I hate to let a fish go in the event it still has a hook in its mouth. But we did a good job there, so let's see if we can get on some more fish. And before we end up calling this a night, we probably got about, I don't know, let's turn this camera this way. Look at that sunset back there. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. But we probably got about 15 minutes of daylight, 20 minutes tops. And let's see if we can get in on another fish. And as I'm talking to you, this line just went loose. Turn this GoPro back on, because I think we're on one. Yep, there we go. As I mentioned, we're on. Look at that. I guess we're just out there right now. Come on. This one feels a little better than that previous one, unless it's just tied up. Oh yeah, come on. Get on out of there. Come with me. Nope, it's a little smaller, but she's fighting. I think she got herself tangled up. Yeah, it's a little booger. He's got himself all tangled up in the line. Look at that mess. Let's go ahead and take care of this real fast. That's why I felt like a beast. He got himself tangled up. But they're definitely after these worms, as it seems like now. Get her undone. There we go. Alright, let's lip this little sucker. You gonna let me lip you? Nope. Alright. Well, there we go. Got us a little baby. Show you the little baby. Baby. We'll throw her back in there real quick. Was that me or was that? We'll leave it and see. How are y'all? Good. All kinds of messed up. Well, as I was talking just a minute ago, you seen we had that bite, and it was a little baby kitty cat. Of course, we let them both go, but hey, seems like the bite may be coming on right now, which is good. Or you know, right before the sun goes down, the fish turn on. So stay with me. Maybe we can get one or two more before we head out of here. What's going on, everybody? We are about to close up. Go ahead and close it up right here, to be honest with you. Today was a pretty good day, honestly. You know, we were out here right about an hour. We got 3 good bites, 3-4 solid bites. Out of those bites, we ended up getting 2 of the good fish. Unfortunately, we did lose that very first bite, which still kicking myself because I hate to let a fish go or break the line. And if I know in my head that fish may have that hook in its mouth, but hopefully it kind of dangles loose and comes out of its mouth, and we live to catch it another day. And if we do catch it and the hook is still in its mouth, that fish deserves to be let free once again. But like I said, thank you. Please like, follow, subscribe, and until the next video, I'll see you outdoors. Thank you. Well, folks, well, as I was closing my video up and telling y'all bye, and I'll see you next time, my pole decided to almost come out of my hand as I was rolling it up. So let me see if I can turn this way. There's not going to be any GoPro for the head because, like I said, I was already getting ready to put it all up. And what a better way to close out the night than catching one more little kitty cat. Ooh. Oh yeah, she is nice. Let me get this hook up and weight off of her. Well, look at that. Closed her out on the big kitty cat. Yes, I got her lipped right now, but that's okay because look at this. Folks, I want to say thank y'all. Please follow, continue to like the videos, continue to follow me, and we're going to put this mama back in the water, let her go free, and finish it up getting out of here. Please stay tuned for all future videos. Get out of here. Woo! She gone. Actually, as I was pulling her up, she bust my line, so I don't even, as I was bringing her out of the water, She actually broke my line up. So I'm gonna have to restring this real fast, at least with my weight. My hook, I did get the hook out. My hook fell down here on the floor, but I just need to tie this together. That way we can get ready to get out of here. I'm gonna keep the camera on because maybe it'll happen on my second one. Well, we can't get lucky to have it happen twice. But once again, thank you. Keep following, keep liking, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.